Yes.
Please, Lordship. Item number 11. May I be allowed to withdraw this petition?
What is your name?
ATM Hussain.
Heard Mr. A.T.M. Hussain, counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. K.K. Parashar, learned additional public prosecutor. Learned counsel for the petitioner has prayed for allowing the petitioner to withdraw the instant anticipatory bail application. Same is allowed. This anticipatory bail application is dismissed on withdrawal.
May I please, Lordship? And I beg to mention item 48 minutes, submit 48 minutes. In this case, my lord, mandatory period is 60 days, my lord, and today 62 days, my lord. So let the matter maybe taken after, immediately after motion case, my lord. Whether the diary has been come or charge sheet has been submitted.
Diary has not received, my lord. We will.
You find out whether charge sheet has been laid on.
Today 62 days, my lord,
Okay. You find out, we'll take it up.
as last item, my lord.
May I please,
I love that.
may I please allow. That's in item 12, we have filed an additional affidavit that we should call for.
Item 12, additional.
Same parallel item number 19, man.
19 also.
Alright.
Please, your Lordship. Listing of the regular bail application for tomorrow, my lord.
When have you filed?
Today, my lord.
No.
Then,
You have to wait
my lord, Thursday.
Thursday.
My lord. Of the-
Thursday, it will automatically be listed. Okay, Thursday.
Of the-
Prayer for listing of an anticipatory bail application.
When have you filed?
Today.
Day after tomorrow.
I am deeply obliged.
Please, your Lordship. I would like to mention a regular bail application, Lordship. It was last listed on 26th of June. Kindly on 25th, Lordship.
Okay.
Another prayer for item number 45, Lordship. Kindly adjourn for the day, Lordship.
On request of learned counsel, you are for the petitioner.
Yes, sir.
Learned counsel for the petitioner. This matter is adjourned for the day. List this matter after a week.
Kindly on 25th, Lordship.
List this matter on 25th of.
Okay.
The case diary shall be retained till next day.
On regular bail application, Lordship, it was already earlier listed on 19/6/2025, Lordship. So,
When is the next date fixed?
no, Lordship, it was last date fixed, last post.
No next date was given.
Yes,
Oh, when do you want?
Lordship, on 23rd.
Okay.
Similar blood, Lordship. Because last listed on 17/6, they are the not listed, Lordship.
25.
24th, Lordship.
Okay, 24.
24, Lordship. Oblige, Lordship.
My pleasure, Lordship. So I'm paying for listing on IA. But see, the main matter is listed as today as item number 10, Lordship. But see, IA may be called for, Lordship.
You have filed.
We have filed on 18 Friday, Lordship.
Okay.
Much obliged, Lordship.
May I please? I'm paying for listing the bail money. It was fixed on 26th, 23/6, but not listed.
When do you want?
But next Friday, 25th.
25th. Okay.
Yeah.
Please, Lordship. I beg to mention for listing on AV matter. By tomorrow may kindly be taken up.
When have you filed?
Today I have filed, your Lord.
Day after tomorrow.
My lord, on 23rd, the petitioner is directed to appear before the investigating officer. Investigating officer has issued one notice, my lord.
You appear.
But in the FIR, my lord, he is made accused number 3 in the FIR, my lord. He has come to know later on. your lordship.
Okay,
By tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Obliged, your lordship.
Everything is item with 37 minus. This diary has been called for, it has not been received, my lord. I am
Heard Mr. D. Bora, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. K.K. Parashar, learned additional public prosecutor, who prays for some more time for producing the case diary. Prayer is allowed. Let this matter be listed. When, Mr. Parashar?
My lord, in interim, my lord, may on 6th of August.
6th of August. The interim order shall continue till next day.
Obliged.
Please, Lordship. I recommend for listing for withdrawal, my lord. Maybe
When?
tomorrow.
Okay.
Please, your Lordship. I beg to mention item number 44. In this, I have filed an additional affidavit, Lordship. Kindly definitely call.
All for the additional.
Happy Lordship, Lordship, prayer for listing Lordship on BA 116/125.
When,
Last listing on 7/4/25. Friday Lordship.
28th.
Okay.
May I please, Your Lordship, I beg to mention for listing, Your Lordship, AB 1384.
When it was listed last.
First listed on 17/6/2025 and 18/7 it was left over, Your Lordship. Kindly matter may be listed on tomorrow.
Okay.
Bless Your Lordship.
May I please, I beg to mention for listing on DA minute. Last occasion matter is left over minute and directed the registry to leave the matter. So I think matter may be taken up day after tomorrow or tomorrow minute.
24th.
24.
Yes. Yes, Mr. Day.
Praying for listing of a bail application for hearing, my lord. It was fixed on 18/7, but unfortunately it was left over.
28th.
Can it be this week, my lord?
When?
This week for hearing,
Okay, 24th.
but much obliged.
May I please, Lord? We have filed a regular bail application on 16th July and numbered as on 19th July. The matter not yet listed, Lord. So I am praying for listing the matters on Wednesday, Lord. So case is numbered,
Okay.
highly obliged.
Me please, Your Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention for listing of a bail application. Lordship, this matter was last listed on 25th of June. May this matter come up day after tomorrow, Your Lordship?
On 24th.
May please, Your Lordship. My lord, I beg to mention item number 41 and 42, Lordship, arising out of some cause.
What is your prayer?
It was called for. 41, 42, CD no.
What is the prayer? Adjournment. Heard, Mr. What is your name? S. Raman, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. K.K. Parashar, learned additional public prosecutor who prays for some more time for producing the case diary. Prayer is allowed.
Very notary.
Let this matter be listed
12
on 12th of August. The interim order shall continue till next day.
Both the cases. Problem.
Yeah, Mr. Lordship, my lord, this is a case where the parties have compromised in the court below. So they will file compromise petition tomorrow. But unless we withdraw this matter, that cannot be, so it can be listed today at 2 p.m.
Withdrawal.
Withdrawal.
2 p.m. has passed.
Sorry. Then tomorrow, my lord. Tomorrow.
No, if it can be, prayer is only for withdrawal.
Yes. So if time permits, we'll try.
Okay. Oh. Tomorrow, 10:30.
May I please, Your Lordship? I beg to mention two bail applications, one anticipatory and BA out arising out of same FIR. Today filed, day after tomorrow it may be listed.
24th.
24th.
May I please, Your Lordship? So I beg to mention item number 38.
Yes.
CD was called for.
Heard Mr. S. Neog.
B. Borgohain, Lord.
D. Borgohain, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. K.K. Parashar, who prays for some more time for producing the case diary. Prayer is allowed. Let this matter be
Lakhimpur, my lord, 19th of August.
19th of August. You are an interim.
Same order was
The interim order shall continue till next day.
must.
Item number 1.
May I please, Your Lordship? It's a regular bail application, my lord. In this matter, yes, diary in connection with Lordship PS case number 95/2025 may be called for, my lord.
Heard Mr. What is
A was Sumatari, my lord.
A. Basumatari,
20th.
learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. K.K. Das, call for the case diary. Let this matter be listed on 18th of 18th of August.
No, Lordship, I am is from Kamruk Metro, 3030.
30 July.
Item 2.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
It is regular bail application, my lord. The petitioner is behind the bar for the last 111 days, my lord. The section is registered under section 20B, Roman 2C and 29 of NDPS Act. Lordship will find FIR page 9.
What is your ground?
My lord, my ground is that the section has been incorporated, my lord, the commercial quantity, but from my possession only 11.150 kg ganja has been recovered, my lord. That can be in intermediate quantity, my lord.
Whether charge sheet has been laid or investigation is going on.
Charge sheet has not been submitted.
Mr. What is your name?
Hey, how are you, my lord?
Havani, learned counsel for the call for the case then. List this matter.
The co-accused has also filed the bail application, my lord, because last listed on leftover. It was last listed on 18th, my lord, but on that day it was leftover. my lord.
What is your prayer now? 4th of August.
Too late, my lord.
4th of August.
My lord,
Call.
in this matter, there are two person and the other person also have filed bail. And in that CD has been called, so it may be
When? What is the date?
it may be taken up with that. What is the number? The number
But
is,
that case is not before us now. In that case, an order has perhaps already passed.
oh, my lord, CD has been called for.
Some date must have been given in that case.
There was, a date was given, but on that day, the matter could not be reached, so it was left. So
Okay.
it may be taken along with that one.
Learned counsel for the petitioner prays for tagging this matter along with bail application number
16925.
2169/2025. The prayer is allowed. Registry to list the aforesaid case along with this bail application on 4th of August.
Obliged.
Item 3. Yeah, Mr. So this is a regular bail application. Application under section 12, 14, or 15 of Oxford and 67B of ITF. The petition is custody from 13 June of 25. Today is 38 days, Lordship. FIR case number 9, Lordship.
Oxo,
Yes, sir.
heard, Mr. What is your name?
Yes, sir.
Islam Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. K.K. Das. Call for the case diary and issue notice to the respondent number 2 in pursuant to the prevailing notification of the registry in this regard. The petitioner shall take steps for issuance of notice within 3 days from the date of this order, returnable on 5th of August.
For this notice need to be filed.
5th of August. List accordingly.
Number 4.
Thank you so much. Lordship 483 of BNS is there, and your Lordship, the accused are arrested on the 4th of July. This is the intermediate quantity, Nunmati PS 135/20. The
When you were arrested,
4th July. The 22 days adjourning.
case diary. Heard Miss A. Medhi, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. K.K. Das. Call for the case diary. When?
7/8.
7/8. List this matter on 7th of August.
Item 5.
Please, Lordship, in this matter, file code record may be called for, my lord.
Heard Mr.
A. Usmatari.
A. Basumatari, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Miss
PS Chakravarti for DRI.
Miss B.S. Chakravarti, Learned Counsel for DRI.
PS Chakravarti.
P.S. Chakravarti, Learned Counsel for DRI. Charge sheet has been laid since commercial quantity of contraband is involved in this case. Perusal of the scanned copy of the trial court records would be necessary for consideration of the instant bail application. Hence, call for the same, along with the scanned copy of the case diary of DRI case number 5, a scanned copy of the case diary. Stop. Registry to take steps for requisitioning the aforesaid scan copies. List this matter again on 7th of August.
Obliged.
Item 6.
My lord, this is also regular bail application, my lord. In this matter also, my lord, trial court record may be called for. My lord.
Lord Mr. A. Basumutari, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also, Mr. K.K. Das, call for the trial, scanned copy of the records of the trial court. Registry to take steps for requisitioning the scanned copy. Let this matter be listed again on 11th of August.
Item 7.
7. My lord, this is also regular bail application.
Same,
In the NDPS jail.
same order, counsel for the prosecution is Miss M. Kakoti. N. Kakoti, learned counsel for NCB. Charge sheet has been laid. Whether charge sheet has been filed, Mr. Basumutari.
My lord, that instruction I have not obtained. I have not been informed regarding that, Your Honor.
That you have to take instruction before appearing. Call for the
Charge sheet is filed. My lord.
same order, 11th of August.
Obliged, my lord.
Item 8.
May I plead lordship? 483 application lordship. This is also in this case, lordship. This will office.
Heard Mr. R. Chetri, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. K.K. Das, learned additional public prosecutor. It is pending investigation.
Yes, Lord.
Call for the case diary. Also issue notice to respondent number 2 in pursuant to the prevailing notification of the registry in this regard. The petitioner shall take steps for issuance of notice within 3 days from the date of this order, returnable on 5th of August. List accordingly.
Obliged.
Item 9.
Adjournment just for timing, Your Lordship. Summarizing lay, Your Lordship.
Okay.
Item 10.
My lord, in this matter, we have filed on IA lordship.
Yes. আয়াতো আহক তাৰপিছত একেলগে মাতি
This matter may be taken along with item number 33.
Okay, 33 লগত মাতিব Okay.
CD is not there.
Oh, we'll take it up after some time.
Possibly. Item 47 from supplementary list.
May I please, Your Lordship? On Saturday, Lordship had directed us to file an additional affidavit to bring on record the rejection order passed by the district.
Supplementary list. Yes. When?
That rejection order now has been brought in record by filing an additional affidavit, and that is there, Lordship. Only 3.8 gram of suspected meat recovered, Lordship. They were not the owner of the hotel, not from their possession. They were only employee of that hotel, Lordship. That is the case. Now, Lordship, 21 days behind the bar, Lordship, these employees.
Why the trial court rejected your prayer?
Yes, Lordship, that is there by way of additional affidavit. I have annexed it now, which is at page number serially.
Who are you?
25.
Who are you?
Dildar Alam Ahmed and Paros Ali. Both
You are employee.
Yes. We are the employer.
Employee. Or,
Employee, Lordship.
yes, Mr. Das.
Yes, Lordship, here in the bill rejection, Lordship, it is to take that. Is that the two other names, one? And materials are found. The case there also reveals that the receipt allowed bail petition, but there is the same such query prima facie incrementing matter. So the Lordship city will be called for.
Lordship,
No, 21 days.
21 days, Lordship.
Heard Mr. G. Samoa, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. K.K. Das, learned additional public prosecutor. This application under section 483 of BNSS, 2023 has been filed by the petitioners, namely number 1, Dildar Alam Ahmed, and number 2, Paras Ali, who are detained behind the bars since
first of
1st
July.
of July 2025,
five.
within bracket for last 20 days, in connection with Abhayapuri PS case number 148/2025 under section 299 of BNS 2023, read with section 13 within bracket 1 of the Assam Cattle Preservation Act 2021. The gist of accusation. Where is the FIR?
Lordship, FIR Lordship is at page number 12.
Gist of accusation is that in this case, in brief, is that on 1/7/2025, one Utpal Kolita, SI of police, had lodged an FIR before the officer in charge of Abhayapuri police station, inter alia, alleging that on receipt of an information through reliable sources that some hotels are illegally indulging in cattle slaughter and unauthorized sale of beef meat in contravention of the provisions of Assam Cattle Preservation Act, a search operation was conducted at Mahira Hotel, and during search 3.82 kgs of cooked meat suspected to be of beef was recovered. Learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that the petitioners are only working in the said hotel. Any other submission?
No, Lordship, they are doing their job for their bread and butter, Lordship.
And they are already detained behind the bars for last 20 days. He submits that considering the nature of the offense and the fact that the suspected beef meat has already been recovered and seized, their further custodial interrogation may not be necessary. On the other hand, learned additional public prosecutor has submitted that the prayer for bail of the petitioners was rejected by the trial court after perusal of the case diary. Hence, case diary may be called for. Stop. I have considered the submissions made by learned counsel for both the sides. In this case, the accusation is of possession of suspected beef meat in contravention of the provisions of Assam Cattle Preservation Act 2021. Stop. The suspected meat has already been seized in this case, and considering the fact that the petitioners are detained behind the bars for last 20 days, their further custodial interrogation may not be necessary considering the nature of the case, if they cooperate in the investigation. Stop. In view of above, both the above named petitioners are allowed to go on bail of rupees 30,000 each with one surety of like amount, subject to the satisfaction of
SDJM
learned SDJM M Abhayapuri,
not Salmora, Abhayapuri.
with following conditions. Condition number 1 and 2. Take the condition from Abhishek. This bail application is accordingly disposed of.
Highly obliged, man.
Item 12.
Let the affidavit come. We'll take it up after some time.
Item 13.
Yes.
April. The 482 petition lordship rearrest Taylor petition under section 13(1) of Cattle Preservation Act. Lordship, kindly see the FIR at page 12. Lordship, here reference is relevant, Lordship. Kindly see the Halakura PCP GD number 60 dated 5/6/25. This date is Lordship relevant because Lordship, the petitioner, Lordship admittedly purchased a one cow, Lordship, from West Bengal, Lordship, on the eve of Lordship Vidut Juha, Lordship. That was celebrated on Lordship 7/6/25, Lordship, and date of occurrence is 5/6/25. And the Lordship, the informant Lordship subsequently seized the cattle, Lordship, along with the similarly situated persons, Lordship. This is the case, Lordship. However, Lordship, this FIR has been filed after 10 days of the occurrence, Lordship, on 16/6/25.
Now, accusation is of smuggling of the cattle.
Yes, Lordship.
You are saying that you have purchased.
Yes, Lordship. One cow, one cattle. Similar. Other Lordship cattle are recovered from the other persons. Their name is not mentioned, Lordship.
You have any documents?
No, Lord.
Yes.
Just on calling for Lordship CD because the police team has managed to recover and seize 24 heads of cattle, Lordship.
Your purchased cattle has also been seized.
Yes. So there are so many alternative road, Lordship. The petitioner could avoid the road. But
No,
he
apart
just-
from your submission, what is there to show that you have purchased the cattle?
No submission, Lordship. We have no any alternative right now, Lordship.
Heard Mr. A.T. Sarkar, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. K.K. Das, learned additional public prosecutor. This application under section 482 of BNSS has been filed by the petitioner, namely Azibur Rahman, who is apprehending his arrest in connection with Golokganj PS case number 153/2025 under section 13 within bracket 1 of Assam Cattle Preservation Act. The gist of accusation in this case is that on 5/6/2025, one Bhavendranath Burman, of which police station?
Under Guluganj police station, this is the Halakura PCP, Lordship.
Of Halakura
Police checkpost.
police checkpost had lodged an FIR inter alia alleging that on receipt of an information through reliable sources that some miscreants are engaged in illegal transportation and smuggling of cattle from various locations, a search operation was conducted and 24. What was seized? Head?
No, Lordship. Cattle, Lordship.
Live cattle or
A live cattle.
24 cattle, 24 number of cows were seized. While they were being transported from West Bengal to Bangladesh through Halapura, through the area covered under the jurisdiction of Halakura Police Checkpost. Learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that the petitioner had purchased one cow from where?
From actually West Bengal, this is Bokshirat market. Bokshirat to Halagura only 6 kilometer distance.
Where is the statement?
This the statement we have not mentioned, that is, we have mentioned from Bokshirat. There are 6 of the petition.
From Bashirhat.
Sagulia, Bokshirat. Those Sagulia within the jurisdiction of Assam, but Bokshirat in West Bengal.
Sagulia Bashirhat market, and on the occasion of Eid ul Zuha.
Yes, Lord.
Stop. However, this said cattle was seized by the police. Stop. Learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that the petitioner is ready to cooperate in the investigation. On the other hand, learned additional public prosecutor has prayed for calling of the case diary.
As his name is in the FIR.
Let the case diary be called for. Let this case be listed on 8th of August. Stop. In the meanwhile, considering the nature of this case as well as fact that the cattle purchased by the petitioner has already been seized, he is directed to appear before the investigating officer of Golaggon PH case number 153/2025 within a period of 10 days from the date of this order and cooperate in the investigation. Stop. If he does so within the stipulated period, in the event of his arrest in connection with the aforesaid case, he shall be allowed to go on interim bail of rupees 30,000 with one surety of like amount, subject to the satisfaction of the arresting authority with following conditions, number 1 and 2. List accordingly.
Hello. Item 14. May I please, your lord. Lordship, here is this 482 application, my lord, the file in connection with Sansari PS case number 129 of 2025. The petitioner before your lordship was working as a senior assistant in Kamrup Jilla Parishad. Lordship will find the FIR at page 13, lords. May I read, lordship?
Yes.
Page 13. Subject FIR, reference, video clips of the news portal. Sir, with due reference to the above, I would like to attach here with the video clippings of the news items which were broadcasted yesterday in Potibimbo Live, Batori Okom, and DA News Plus. In one of the news clippings, it is seen that the employee of Kamrup Jilla Parishad, namely Srimati Nizra Kalita, that is my lord the petitioner, senior assistant, was receiving some cash from one lady. In the news item, it was mentioned that the Srimati Nizra Kalita was demanding the cash since long in order to clear the pension files of the retired employees of the Kamrup Jilla Parishad. It is mentioned herein that we have earlier received the complaint petition in the matter of from one Raja Medhi on 15/2/2025, and an inquiry is being conducted by the Deputy CEO Nogen Das on the matter, taking hearing of the concerned parties. In view of the above, we request you to inquire the matter and take appropriate action against the erring official Nizra Kalita as per provisions of the law. So, my lord, this FIR was registered, lodged on 14/6/2025. Subsequently, it was registered under the provisions of section 308, subsection 2 of the BNS. And thereafter, my lord, the notice under 35(3) of the BNS was issued upon the petitioner lordship. Lordship will find annexus C, page 15. It starts from page 15. Initially on 15/6/2025 lordship. Thereafter, she was asked to again appear on 19/6/2025. Thereafter, my lord, on 26/6/2025, she was regularly appearing before the investigating officer. And on 26/6/2025, she was again asked to appear on 2/7/2025. On 2/7/25 also, the petitioner appeared before the investigating officer. Thereafter, my lord, on 5 7/2025, the concerned investigating officer, Lordship will find at Annexure B, page 14, made a prayer before the learned court for adding section 7 and 13 of the PC Act, my lord. Accordingly, the prayer was allowed, my lord, and section 7 and 13 of the PC Act was added. So, my lord, my case is that, Lordship, I have already attained superannuation on 36/2025.
No, why are you apprehending your arrest?
Lordship, the
You have not been arrested by the.
Lordship, subsequent to my last appearance on 2/7/2025, section 7 and 13 of the PC Act has been added. And Lordship, no victim has lost this FIR. It is, the complaint was made by one Raja Methi, who is not ever connected to this case, Madam. I specifically mentioned his role, why he
No,
lost
no,
this FIR.
we are not going into merits.
Lordship.
But police has not shown anything which would indicate that they will arrest you.
No, Lordship, my only apprehension is that, Lordship, initially the case was registered on under the provisions of section 308, that is extortion, of subsection 2 of BNS. I have lastly appeared on 2/7/2025, my lord, and thereafter on 5/7/2025, prayer was made by the investigating
308 is non-bailable.
Lordship, extortion.
So same is the effect.
Lordship,
Earlier also it was non-bailable. You were not arrested.
PC Act has been added, my lord. That is why I am apprehending that the police might arrest.
Why you did not apprehend when 308 was added?
Lordship, then I was cooperating on the very next day, Lordship.
Now also you are cooperating.
No, Lordship, my only submission is that, my lord. On 14 FIR was registered. Soon
No,
thereafter,
I just want to understand the basis of your apprehension. What made you apprehensive? Merely by adding section of a different statute.
Lordship, that is the apprehension because the earlier section 308 was there and subsequently this section has been added.
Yes, Mr.
Yes, moreover, as Lordship has stated that he has no apprehension because earlier. also-
Apprehension.
Moreover, Lordship, PC Act is there, Lordship. Without looking into the CD, it is difficult, Lordship, to say anything, Lordship, because PC Act is also there.
But Lordship, I have already retired from the service. I do not have any authority over the office.
Okay. Heard Mr. P. Das, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. K.K. Das, learned additional public prosecutor. This application under section 482 of BNSS 2023 has been filed by the petitioner, namely Srimati Nizora Kolita, who is apprehending her arrest in connection with Sangsari PS case number 129/2025 under section 308 within bracket 2 of BNS 2023, read with section 7 and 13 of the Prevention of Corruption Act 1988. The gist of accusation in this case is that on 14/5/2025, 14/6/2025, one Siddhartha Goswami, the Chief Executive Officer of Kamrup Jila Parishad, had lodged an FIR before the officer in charge of Sangsari Police Station, inter alia alleging that several news clippings were broadcast in different channels wherein the petitioner was seen receiving cash from one lady. Stop. It is also stated in the FIR that earlier also, before filing of the FIR, one Raja Medhi had lodged a complaint regarding indulgence in corruption by the petitioner, lodged a complaint on 15/2/2025 regarding indulgence in corruption by the petitioner, on the basis of which preliminary inquiry has been initiated. Stop. Learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that after lodging of the FIR against the petitioner. She had received notice under section 35 within bracket 3 of BNSS 2023. Stop. In pursuant to the notice, she had appeared before the investigating officer on 15/6/2025, 19/6/2025, 26/6/2025, and 2/7/2025, and has been cooperating in the investigation. However, on 5/7/2025, the investigating officer of the case, Sangsari PS case number 129/2025, had filed an application before the Court of London,
Additional Chief
Judicial Magistrate Kamru, for adding section 7 and section 3 of the 13 of the section 7 and section 13 of the Prevention of Corruption Act 1988 in the case, which was allowed by the court. Stop. Now, after the adding of the said sections, the petitioner now apprehends that he may be arrested in connection with the aforesaid case, though instead of she may be arrested, though she has been cooperating in the investigation. On the other hand, learned additional public prosecutor submits that, considering the fact that this case involves offense under Prevention of Corruption Act, perusal of the case diary would be necessary. Stop. Hence, call for the case diary. Let this matter be listed on 14th of August 2025. Stop. In the meanwhile, considering the fact that the petitioner has been cooperating in the investigation, it is hereby directed that if before arrival of the case diary, the petitioner is arrested in connection with Sangsari PS case numbers 129/2025, she shall be allowed to go on interim bail of rupees 30,000 with one surety of like amount, subject to the satisfaction of the arresting authority, with following conditions, number 1 and number 2. Stop. List accordingly.
Item 15.
Let's FIR case 10 your lordship. Bail application under section 482. The trap was intercepted by the Durabat outfit, and during the Nakasaking, the vehicle was found carrying 500 bags of urea fertilizer lordship. Without
500
bags of urea fertilizer without
500 bags of urea.
fertilizer lordship without any documents.
Yes.
The first case 10 lordship.
What is your submission?
Present petitioner is the friend of the owner of the fertilizer.
What is your name?
Anwar
Anwar.
Ali lordship.
Who is Ruhul Amin?
Ruhul is the friend of the present petitioner, as well as the owner of the fertilizer, Arfan Ali.
Fertilizer?
Owner of the fertilizer.
Seized fertilizer.
Yes, lordship. She is proprietor of Sobhita Beach Bandar, who is the owner of the fertilizer, namely Arfan Ali.
No, I'm not getting you. Owner of the fertilizer?
Arfan Ali. I am the friend of the Arfan Ali lordship, close friend.
No, my query was who was Ruhul Amin?
Ruhul is the nephew of the Arfan Ali.
Where is Arfan Ali? Whether he has been arrested?
No, madam. He was granted bail by the lordship. I have annexed the order.
After arrest or pre-arrest
No,
bail?
Pre-arrest.
Where is his order?
Annexer 2, page number 13.
Why are you apprehending your arrest?
Well, Arfan the owner of the fertilizer, he visited the PS lordship, police directed to appear him. Then thereafter, the police personnel told him Anwar Ali is required in this case for the.
Yes, Mr. Das.
My objection is on the ground, 61 and 111 is there, organized crime is there. And 61 is also there, criminal conspiracy.
Another order is
Are you named in the FIR?
no, my lord.
No.
My lord, kindly another order.
I heard Mr.
Yes, ma'am.
S. Rahman, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. K.K. Das, learned additional public prosecutor. This application under section 482 of BNSS has been filed by the petitioner Anwar Ali, who is apprehending his arrest in connection with Vasishta PS case number 920/2024 under section 61/303 within bracket 2, 317 within bracket 2, 111 within bracket 2 within bracket small b of BNS, read with section 7 of the Essential Commodities Act 1955. The gist of accusation, quote para 3 from page 16 of the bail application. Learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that the petitioner is not named in the FIR and is connected in no way with the offense alleged in the FIR. He also submits that the owner of the seized FIR is one, what is Arfan Ali, be louder, Arfan Ali, who has already been granted anticipatory bail by the Court of Learned Additional Session Judge FTC number 3 Kamrup in AB case number 1/2025 on 19/3/2025. Learned counsel for the petitioner has further submitted that one another co-accused, namely Ruhul Amin, has also been granted bail by granted anticipatory bail by this court on 6/5/2025 in AB case number 1026/2025. Stop. Learned counsel for the petitioner has further submitted that the petitioner is ready to cooperate in the investigation. Hence, he prays for allowing him to go on anticipatory bail. On the other hand, learned additional public prosecutor has prayed for calling of the case diary. We are disposing of this.
My objection may be on that ground. yeah.
And has opposed the grant of bail to the petitioner at this stage. I have considered the submissions made by learned counsel for both sides, and have perused the materials available on record. Quote para 8 from page 16 of the bail application. In view of above, this court is of considered opinion that if the petitioner cooperates in the investigation, his custodial interrogation may not be necessary for fair completion of Vasishta, which PS case number? Vasishta PS case number 920/2024. Stop. In view of above discussion, this anticipatory bail application is disposed of with a direction to the above named petitioner to appear before the investigating officer of Vasishtha PS case number 920/2024 within a period of 7 days from the date of this order and cooperate in the investigation. Stop. If he does so within the stipulated period of time, in the event of his arrest in connection with Vasishtha PS case number 920/2024, he shall be allowed to go on bail of rupees 30,000 with one surety of like amount, subject to the satisfaction of the arresting authority, with following conditions, number 1 and number 2. With the above observation, this anticipatory bail application is disposed of.
Item 16.
Made with the lordship, 482 application for 2 years by lordship. The petitioner is the tourism development officer presently posted at Nagaon lordship. The allegation in the
Museum,
Nagaon lordship, tourism.
tourism development.
Information, tourism development officer at Nagaon.
Okay.
The allegation in the FIR is that while they were posted as assistant tourist information officer in the year 2010-11, there were some anomalies. That is the allegation.
Where is the FIR?
FIR page 18 it starts. 19 you'll also will find para 7. Here the list of the candidates were given. Here his name is there in serial number 2. Para 7, page 19.
What is your name? Pranjal Bora.
Pranjal Bora, in 2. Serial number 2 is there. Their allegation is that there are some anomalies in their appointment. And
Their appointment.
Lordship. And similarly situated persons, they have approached this court and they have been granted pay as well by this court. Page 25 onwards, you'll also find an actual proof. They are also listed candidates there out there. So I have prayed the Lord will protect me. In the meantime, I will appear before I. Even the director, Monalisa Goswami, she was also granted 2 years back.
Yes.
Lordship, his name in the FIR and the other co-accused person also opposed, they have been granted privilege of 3 years bail effect. Lordship, on 24th, case diary was called for. All cases are fixed on 24th of July.
Okay. Heard Mr. D. Talukdar, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. What is your name?
PP Dr. Lordship.
PP Dr. Learned Special
Additional
Special Public Prosecutor.
CMSB.
CM Vigilance Cell. Stop. This application under section 482 of BNSS 2023 has been filed by the petitioner, namely Pranjal Bora, who is apprehending his arrest in connection with Vigilance Police Station case number 13/2025 under section 120B/406/409/420/467/468/471 of the Indian Penal Code, read with section 13 within bracket 1 within bracket small d/13 within bracket 2/12 of the Prevention of Corruption Act 1988. The gist of accusation in this case is that on 15/5/2025, one Nipu Kolita, Inspector of Police of CM Vigilance Cell, Assam, had lodged an FIR before the officer in charge of Vigilance Police Station's case number Vigilance Police Station, inter alia, alleging that on the basis of a final inquiry report, which was submitted in regular inquiry number 5/2025. The accused persons named in the FIR were found to have indulged in abuse of official position and dereliction of their duties. It is also alleged in the FIR that yes, 8 numbers of candidates who were appointed as assistant tourist information officer were appointed after what is the allegation?
Allegation is that the depriving the genuine one, they have been appointed.
By indulging in some anomaly
Manipulating the marks of.
Marks and
as well as manipulating the marks obtained in written test and viva voce examination. Out of those 8 candidates named in the FIR, the petitioner name is also included. Petitioner is one of the candidates. Stop. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that presently petitioner has been working as
That is tourism development officer at Nagaon.
tourism development officer at Nagaon. And the accusation in the FIR relates to incident
2010 and 11.
in the year 2010 and 11. He submits that in the meanwhile, other co-accused persons have approached this court and were granted bail, anticipatory bail by this court. Namely, in AB case number 1264/2025 on 26/2025, in AB case number 1324/2025 on 12/6/2025, and in some other cases also. Learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that the petitioner is ready to cooperate in the investigation. This can be disposed of.
Recording my objection.
Learned Special Public Prosecutor submits that as the accusation has been made against the petitioner under Prevention of Corruption Act, the case diary may be called for and
Case diary fixed on 24/7.
24/7
RR.
no, ये line to काटी दियो, has opposed the grant of bail to the petitioner at this stage and has submitted that the case diary of the Vigilance Police Station case number 13/2025 has already been called for in connection with some other cases, and the next date is fixed on 24/7/2025. He therefore 24/7/2025. He therefore pays for calling of the case diary. Let the case diary be called for. Let this case be listed also on 24/7. In the meanwhile, if before arrival of the case diary, the petitioner is arrested in connection with the aforesaid case, he shall be allowed to go on interim bail of rupees 30,000 with one surety of like amount, by subject to the satisfaction of the arresting authority with following conditions, number 1 and number 2. List this matter again on 24/2. 24/2.
And then he may appear before the highlight.
No such condition. He will cooperate.
I will cooperate.
If he is arrested, he will need not to appear. So
Must.
Item 17.
Mayor, Your Lordship, 42 bill application. Lordship, FIR is at page 20, Lordship. If I may read, Your Lordship. Page 20, Lordship. If I may read, Lordship.
Yes.
Respected sir.
page 20.
Page 20, Lordship.
On the other hand, learned additional public prosecutor has opposed granting of any interim bail at this stage and has submitted that the considering the nature of accusation made in this case, the case diary may be called for. Stop. Let the case diary be called for. Let this case be listed on 18th of August. Stop. However, considering the submissions made by learned counsel for the petitioner, as discussed in the foregoing paragraph, the above named petitioner is directed to appear before the investigating officer of Gitanagar PS case number 53/2025 within a period of 7 days from the date of this order and cooperate in the investigation. Stop. If he does so within the stipulated period of time, in the event of his arrest in connection with aforesaid case, he shall be allowed to go on interim bail of rupees 30,000 with one surety of like amount, subject to the satisfaction of the arresting authority, with following conditions, number 1 and number 2. List accordingly.
Deeply obliged, Lordship.
Item 18.
Mayor, please, Your Lordship. This matter may be passed over for the time being. My senior colleague is on legs in court number 9.
Okay. Timing motion আছে.
Timing item 9.
May please, Your Lordship. It's a regular bail application, my lord. I'm in custody for 20 days. You will find the FIR page 30. But I'm a service maid working in a hotel, my lord. In that hotel, police conducted a raid, and my lord, 5.232 kgs of raw beef was found, my lord.
Where is the FIR?
FIR on page 13.
You are an employee.
I'm an employee, my lord. Service maid, my lord.
What is your submission?
My submission, my lord, is that the restaurant is owned, the hotel is owned by one Noshad Ali, my lord. I'm only working there as a service maid, my lord. So we are not denying the fact that, my lord, this meat was there, my lord, subject to what the FSL will reveal, whether it is beef or otherwise, my lord. But the fact that meat was recovered, that is fact is not disputed. And my contention is that, my lord, I'm only working there as a maid and I do not have control over what is sold in that hotel, my lord. And I've already been in custody for 20 days. Meat has already been seized, my lord. So perhaps my detention further will not be required, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Sharma.
It doesn't appear that she is only the
Employee.
stated during preliminary interrogation it was revealed that both Dalman and her husband
Who are you?
I am Dalimon Nesa, my lord.
and Basir Ali are involved in this illegal activity which is affecting the sentiment and also
Bashir is also arrested.
Bashir is no. Bashir, we have already filed an anticipatory bail application. It has not yet been listed.
also Lordship the rejection order at last page Lordship page 20.
No, but 20 days, 5 kg meats. What is to be investigated now?
Regarding ownership, my lord, we have put it on oath, my lord, who the owner of the hotel is, my lord.
Who is the owner?
Noshad Ali, my lord. Page 5, para 12, my lord.
Heard Mr. S. Nawaz, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. B. Sharma, learned additional public prosecutor. This application under section 483 of BNSS, 2023 has been filed by the petitioner, namely Lalimon Nessa, who has been detained behind the bars since 1/7/2025 within bracket for last 20 days in connection with Bongaigaon PS case number 164 of 2025 under section 299 of BNS, 2023, read with section 13 within bracket 1 of Assam Cattle Preservation Act 2021. The gist of accusation in this case is that on 1/7/2025, who is the
Former my lord, SI Tufan Bora.
one Tufan Jyoti Bora, SI of police, had lodged an FIR before the officer in charge of Bongaigaon Police Station, inter alia, alleging that on receipt of an information through reliable sources that the petitioner and her wife or her husband were illegally slaughtering cattle and selling meat in their hotel, namely Taj Mahal Hotel, in contravention of the provisions of Assam Cattle Preservation Act 2025, a search was conducted in the hotel, in the aforesaid hotel. Stop. During search operation, suspected raw beef meat weighing about 5.232 kg was recovered therefrom, and the petitioner was apprehended. Learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that petitioner and her husband are only working in the said hotel as employees, and they have no control over the choice of the food to be sold in that hotel. He submits that the owner of the hotel is one Naushad Ali. So he further submits that the suspected raw beef meat has already been seized in this case, and considering the period of detention, that is 20 days, further custodial interrogation of the petitioner may not be necessary, and therefore she may be allowed to go on bail. On the other hand, learned additional public prosecutor has vehemently opposed the grant of bail to the petitioner on the ground that the Court of Learned Session Judge Bongaigaon had rejected the application for bail of the present petitioner on perusal of the case diary. He also submits that true facts would be revealed only after perusal of the case diary. Hence, he prays for calling of the case diary. Stop. I have considered the submissions made by learned counsel for both the sides and have gone through the materials available on record. Stop. The accusation in this case is that the petitioner and her husband were found in possession of raw beef meat weighing about 5.232 kgs, which is in contravention of the provisions of Assam Cattle Preservation Act 2021. Stop. However, as the suspected raw beef meat has already been seized and the petitioner has been detained behind the bars for last 20 days, considering the nature of offense, the aforesaid period of detention appears to be sufficient enough to complete any kind of custodial interrogation of the petitioner in offenses of such nature. Stop. Further, this court is of considered opinion that if the petitioner cooperates in the investigation, her further custodial interrogation may not be necessary. Stop. Hence, the above named petitioner is allowed to go on bail of rupees 30,000 with one surety of like amount, subject to the satisfaction of the learned Chief Judicial Magistrate Bongaigaon, with following conditions, number 1 and number 2. This bail application is accordingly disposed of.
I'm deeply obliged.
Standing item 12.
Affidavit, I say.
May it please your lordship. This matter lordship has already dealt with many of the application. Your lordship, petitioner is not named in the affair. What is her apprehension, lordship? She was served with an 35(3) notice of BNSS, wherein she defaulted, lordship. So the additional affidavit running page starts for.
Co-accused have been granted bail.
No,
All those matters are pending probably, Lordship.
When?
24,
Thursday,
it is pending, but my footing is in a different lordship.
Your lady.
I'm a lady lordship and
Oh.
wife and lordship. My footing is this lordship may peruse page 20. That is the notice, and wherein date was quoted as 0/2/7/2025, and she has received on a later stay, and that is why she stays at lordship Dhemaji lordship. So she's ready to appear, lordship, and whatever, and in fact, lordship, what I have instructed in this case.
Where is the FIR?
Yes, FIR is at page 10, lordship. She's not been named by anybody, and this is regarding a forgery of document.
The position of name does not.
What document?
Document means this appointment letter, and page 10 is the FIR, lordship.
Yes, on 24 other cases are
Yes.
fixed.
Pending.
Case diary.
Is already.
Meantime, I may be appear and record my statement.
Only
lordship.
3 days are there. Let the case diary come. Heard.
She's already there. Case diary is already there.
Case diary is there.
They are already there
Yes, it
in
is
other
10,
case.
Lordship, yes.
It has been
That
detailed.
is why it is fixed on 24. Lordship.
Yes, lordship.
Can it be produced today?
Yes.
It can be played tomorrow.
The last occasion.
Okay, tomorrow. If it is there, then why to wait till 24? Heard Mr. T. Miss T. Som, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. B. Sharma, learned additional public prosecutor. Learned additional public prosecutor has submitted that the case diary of CIDPS case number 4/2024 is available in the office of the public prosecutor, and it may be produced before the court tomorrow if it is required. Stop. Let the case diary be produced. Let this case be listed again tomorrow, that is on 22nd July.
Keep them.
Bail hearing be item 19.
Wait, please, Lord. Earlier, my Lordship has asked for why the bail was rejected by the trial court by an additional affidavit that has been brought on record.
It is a proxometer.
Approximately. Page 52 is the rejection order, my lord.
There is an office note dated 18/7/25.
मती থাকো এক সাইডে।
Till 20.
Wait, please, Your Lordship. Perhaps this matter has been wrongly listed in the bail hearing column, my lord. It's an anticipatory bail application. My lord. Let this matter be take up together with the heavy matters, my lord.
When?
Today only, my lord.
Okay. No, today in hearing column, it has already been listed. You can argue now.
The thing is that, my lord, I have just been handed over the file, my lord.
Then we will give you more time instead of today.
My,
Let it be on 24th.
my,
24th.
my.
Heard Mr. S. Das, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. P.S. Locker, learned additional public prosecutor. Learned counsel for the petitioner prays for an adjournment on the ground that he has been engaged in this case recently and needs some time to go through the brief before he makes his submissions. The prayer is allowed. Let this case be listed on 24th of July 2025. The case diary which is available shall be retained till next date.
Item 21.
It's a regular bail application, my lord. Charge-sheeted matter, my lord. The petitioner, my lord, is an 18-year-old boy, my lord.
18-year.
18-year-old boy, my lord. And the allegation is that, my lord, some 12 bottles of cough syrup were recovered from the co-accused, my lord, not from the possession of the present petitioner, my lord. Now, my lord, our only contention is that, my lord, the non-compliance of the law laid down by the Honorable Supreme Court in Vian Kumar, my lord, that is notices under 47 and 48, if your lordship will kindly examine, the grounds of arrest were not communicated.
Where is the notice?
We have not been able to annex it, my lord, it will be in the record.
You have flag marked it. Have you gone through the notice? Go through the notice. We'll take it up after some time.
My lord.
Flag it. Have you seen the notices? Have you gone through?
I have received instruction that, my lord, they have not received the grounds of arrest, my lord.
But, okay, go through the notice. We'll take it up after some time. If time permits.
Item 22.
A petitioner behind by 59 days as of today. Section 21B. Only the alleged contraband not recovered from the petitioner. One Bhola Mishra from recovered.
What is the contraband?
Contraband 32 gram.
Heroin.
Yes, sir. Recovered from one Bhola Mishra. Kindly see FIR, page 12.
Yes. FIR is at page?
Page start from page 14.
In India.
In India. Okay.
We are yet to receive lordship.
What?
FSL we have not received yet.
So assume that FSL comes positive.
15 days less.
59 days. Heard Mr. A. M. Ahmed, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. P.S. Locker, learned additional public prosecutor. This application under section 483 held during search Operation 1 Bhola Mishra was found in possession of 32.8 grams of suspected heroin. Learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that. Why you were arrested?
After 8 days, my lord.
Why?
Somebody implicated me.
And that the petitioner is an innocent person and nothing was recovered from his possession, as would be as is apparent from the FIR. He further submits that the quantity of contraband seized in this case is of intermediate quantity and maximum period of detention for which the petitioner can be kept behind the bars under section 487 of BNSS in this case is 60 days only. He therefore submits that considering the period of detention already undergone, the petitioner may be allowed to go on bail. On the other hand, learned additional public prosecutor has opposed the grant of bail at this stage and has submitted that the FSL report of the seized contraband is yet to be received. And case diary is there. Otherwise, investigation has progressed. He, however, fairly submits that the investigation of this case has fairly progressed. Stop. I have considered the submissions made by learned counsel for both the sides and have gone through the case diary of LMPS case number 36/2025. Considering the progress made in the investigation as well as fact that the petitioner has been detained behind the bars for last 59 days in connection with an offense for which the maximum statutory period of detention under section 487 of BNSS is 60 days only, this court is of considered opinion that further custodial detention of the petitioner may not be necessary for fair completion of the investigation of the above noted case if the petitioner cooperates in the investigation. In view of above, the above named petitioner is allowed to go on bail of rupees 50,000 with one surety of like amount, subject to the satisfaction of learned special judge.
No, my lord. Here is page 16, my lord. JMFC Gohapur.
No, it will go to special judge. Okay. Page.
Page 16, my lord. Forward.
Initially he was might have been forwarded, but now the case Gohapur, Special Judge Bishwanath, with following conditions. Take conditions from Abhishek. This bail application is accordingly disposed of. Send back the case diary.
Publish.
Motion আছে নেকি item? এটা Yes. Huh? Service, POXO matter. Heard, Mr. Yes. Yes.
Your Honor, this last one, 2/6, actually, it was, we have taken this one.
Taken steps for issuance of notice. Stop. In view of above, learned additional public prosecutor is stop. In view of above, learned additional public prosecutor is requested to take information regarding service of notice on respondent number 2 from the officer in charge of jurisdictional police station over telephone and let this court know about the fate of the said notice. Let this case, when will you inform?
On 25th, Lord, sir.
Let this case be listed again on 25th of July.
All right.
Yes.
Here, please, Your Lordship.
What is this?
Matter regarding the investigation by the ED.
Yes, make your submissions. What relief you are seeking?
Lordship, we are seeking that investigation may be started.
Who are you?
I'm the complainant. I have filed a petition.
You are
before the-
appearing for ED.
Kindly grant what is time to file the objection, Lordship, that the notice be issued.
Let them take instructions. Heard. No, what is your case? You have filed an investigation has not yet
Yes,
started.
Not yet started. It was filed way back in 2024, Your Lordship, in the month of October, on 7th, 10 of 24.
Where is the complaint?
Complaint section is page 13.
Why you are saying that investigation has not started? From where you came to know?
Not,
On what basis you are saying?
we went to inquire regarding the status.
Then
And we were informed that FIR has to be lodged at the local level. But FIR, regarding the FIR lordship, it could not be filed because the alleged accused is incumbent CEM of that area, of that district. So he has influence in different departments. And there have been instances where he has even openly threatened people who go against him. That is the fear, Your Lordship.
where have you filed the FIR?
We have not filed FIR, Your Lordship. Fearing repercussion.
You have not filed FIR.
Yes, Lordship.
Then what is your right?
Lordship,
No, who are you? What is your locus?
I am a social worker, Your Lordship. I am a concerned citizen of that district.
But you have not filed. So is this a PL?
No, Lordship.
Are you the informant?
Yes.
That is what I'm asking.
No. Lordship, we have not filed the FIR at the local level, fearing that we may be
Local level means what?
at the police station, local police station in Dimahasau, Haflong, Umrangso.
You have filed FIR directly to?
So we have filed a complaint case before the ED.
Okay. Where is that complaint?
At page 13, Your Lordship. And we have even stated the reason for not being able to file the
Okay.
FIR at the local
Heard.
level.
What is your name?
G.
Heard
Rangama.
Mr. G. Rangama, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Miss, what is her name? M. N. Day, learned counsel appearing for the Enforcement Directorate.
On behalf of Ardhar, the standing counsel.
On behalf, learned counsel for the learned counsel appearing on behalf of Mr. Ardhar, learned counsel for the Enforcement Directorate. This application under Article 226 of the Constitution of India has been filed by the petitioner, aggrieved by not initiating any investigation by the Enforcement Directorate on the basis of the complaint filed by the petitioner before the Director of the Enforcement Directorate, alleging that the One, Debolal Garlosa, Chief Executive Member of Dima Hasao, has been indulging in multiple number of corruption cases. Have you made him a party?
No, Your Lordship,
He has to be made a party.
that will defeat the purpose, Your Lordship.
No, if you have lodged an FIR against a person,
No. We have
he has to be, he has right to get notice.
That it will defeat the purpose, Your Lordship.
How?
We have filed the complaint before the ED, not, we have not filed before the local authority.
No, you have to make him a party.
That was spoke him, Your Lordship. That will defeat the whole purpose.
What would defeat? Issuing notice to him would defeat the purpose of filing this writ petition.
On the last occasion also.
It appears from the writ petition that the person against whom the complaint has been lodged, namely Debolal Gorlosa, would be a necessary party for consideration of the instant writ petition. Hence, he has to be pleaded as a respondent in this case. The petitioner is directed to plead Shri Debolal Gorlosa, Chief Executive Member of the Mahasau, as a respondent in this case. You file amended cause title. The petitioner is directed to file an amended cause title, pleading the respondent number 2 as directed herein above. In the meanwhile, learned counsel for the ED has prayed for some time for seeking instructions in this, for taking instructions in the matter. The prayer is allowed. Let this matter be listed.
Once he is implicated, there is fear to life and limb of the petitioner. That is my humble submission.
No, you are seeking a judicial relief that cannot be at his back.
No, we are not going behind his back. He's an alleged criminal, Your Lordship. He has been implicated in many cases, Lordship.
List this matter after 2 weeks. You implead him 2 weeks again on a date to be fixed by a registry.
Item 24. 24 Lordship, as per office note dated 17/7/25, service is complete, Lordship. So my question will be a continuation.
List Khandyo. Heard Mr. What is the name? S. Alam, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. B. Sharma, learned additional public prosecutor. This application, no. Who submits that the notice issued to respondent number 2 has been duly served. However, no one has appeared for respondent number 2. Stop. This court intends to appoint one amicus curiae to defend the cause of respondent number 2 in this case. Accordingly, any amicus, Mr. Nawaz, Mr. S. Nawaz, learned amicus curiae, whose Mr. S. Nawaz is hereby appointed as amicus curiae to defend the cause of respondent number 2 in this bail application. The petitioner is directed to furnish a copy of bail application along with annexures to the respondent number 2 to the learned to the newly appointed amicus curiae. Stop. The registry is directed to reflect the name of Mr. S. Nawaz as amicus curiae for respondent number 2 in the cause list henceforth. List this. When will you be ready?
Maybe on phone.
When?
25th days. Petitioner is behind the bar for 99 days.
25th. List this matter on 25th of July.
25.
Please, Your Lordship. Lordship, this is a charge sheeted case, my lord, and the petitioner is behind the bars for 152 days, my lord. The FIR is at page 10.
What is the offense?
My lord, offense is under section 96 of BNS and 64 1 of BNX and section 6.
To go on bail of rupees 30,000 with one surety of like amount, subject to the satisfaction of learned special judge. POCSO. Which court?
Sonitpur, my lord.
Special judge Sonitpur with following conditions 1 and 2. Trial condition. You will cooperate in trial. This bail application is accordingly disposed of.
26.
Lordship, I'm praying for time being. Senior counsel is in legs on another court, court number 9.
Okay, but it may not reach now.
So that take my chances.
Okay. Or we may adjourn it.
My lord,
You choose a date.
my lord, the next date fixed for in the lower court is on 30 July. So any date prior to that.
28. It is a pending investigation or charge sheeted?
Charge sheeted.
Heard Mr.
Parthajit Dev Chaudhary on
P-
behalf of Senior Counsel Z Kamal.
P.J. Dev Chaudhary appearing on behalf of Mr. Z. Kamal, learned senior counsel for the petitioner, who submits that the senior counsel for the petitioner is on legs on in a different court, and therefore he prays for adjournment. On that ground, the prayer is allowed. Let this case be listed on 28th of July 2025.
Obliged.
27 and 28.
27, I am appearing.
27 due.
In this case, your lordship, petitioner is behind the bar for last 139 days.
CD is not there.
I am finding this very ground under section, your lordship, 47, notice, your lordship, I have annexed notice, ground of not mentioned, your lordship, page 25 and 26, I have notice mentioned, your lordship.
It is an NDPS case.
Sir.
How much?
706.
Then case diary would be necessary.
Your lordship,
Because apart from 47, 48, 52 also mandates.
I am the co-passenger of the vehicle.
No, you are mainly
Not the owner of
you are not arguing on merits. You are arguing on, let the case diary come. Heard Mr. What is your name? S. Islam, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. K.K. Parashar, learned additional public prosecutor, who prays for some more time for producing the case diary. Prayer is allowed. Let this case be listed again on.
25. It is the
Yes.
second time.
Case diary would be necessary. 30 July.
Okay. Only 140.
How much is the contraband?
760 cops of auto, your lordship. 706.
28. 28. 29. Next item. Same order. What is your name?
Hari.
Counsel's name is R.A. Chaudhary, same order.
Item 29. May please, your lordship. It's a regular bail, my lord. I am behind the bars, my lord, for 44 days, my lord. There is a case relates to, my lord, PC Act, my lord. Where bribe of 50,000, my lord, which was accepted. Lordship will find the FIR at page 11.
Investigation is going on. Where is the rejection order of the special judge?
That we have not analyzed.
That would be required. Why special judge has rejected?
That we have not analyzed. It's an ignorant diary.
You have filed an application before special judge also.
And, one more thing, my lord. So far, my lord, section 47 and 48 is concerned. 48 is the notice which is required to be served upon the relatives of the concerned arrested person or a person nominated to him. But I have found, my lord, that notice was served to the one of the officer of the department, man. It will reveal from the case diary, man.
No. Why the prayer was rejected by you? You annex that copy. I will fix a short date.
Then can it be on, my lord, Friday, my lord?
Okay, Friday. Today is
Today, Friday,
on 25. Heard Mr. N.J. Thattar, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. K.K. Parashar, learned additional public prosecutor. Learned counsel for the petitioner has prayed for allowing the petitioner to file an additional affidavit for bringing on record the order of rejection of his bail by the learned Special Judge Assam. The prayer is allowed. Let this case be listed again on 25th of July. The case diary which is available shall be retained till that date.
Item 30.
Yes.
Please, Lord. Lord, the FOM, Lord, please 10, my lord. Alright, 11, my lord, please 12. FIR filed by, my lord, one SIF police, my lord.
What is the
Section, my lord, 22C has been, my lord, a case has been registered, my lord. And as per FIR, my lord, the capsule were, my lord, seized from, my lord, the accused, my lord.
what capsule? Sample.
Samplex, my lord.
Containing what? Tramadol.
Lordship. And
What is your case?
my case, my lord, in the FIR, my lord, entire FIR, my lord, the seized, my lord, from one, my lord, Sobur Ali. And he was arrested, my lord. And thereafter, my lord, the petitioner was arrested on the because of, my lord, the statement of the said arrested person. Nothing has been recovered from our possession. And second ground, my lord, 47 has not been complied with. In the 47 notice also, on the basis of statement of so-and-so, you have been arrested. This is the ground of arrest.
Where is the 47?
It is 19, my lord. Translated coef is 18.
Read what?
Page 18, ground of arrest. During investigation, earlier arrested accused person, Subhan Ali's statement revealed that arrested accused person involved in selling so
So grounds are there.
So
It may not be
basically,
sufficient ground, but
but-
grounds are there.
now, my lord, the grounds, my lord, arrested on the ground of statement of co-accused.
Okay. What else is there on in record except statement of co-accused?
And rejection order, my lord, page 16, my lord, on the same ground. That co-accused has implicated, as per a statement of the co-accused, these persons are also involved in selling the items,
Which items?
the seized item.
How
This is, my lord, the language, my lord.
seized item was recovered from the possession of
Possession of one-
co-accused? How they are linked with?
It is
Apart
decided-
from the statement of co-accused, what else is there in the case? You want to go through?
From that, no, FSL is not there.
No, no.
Secondly,
FSL is not relevant in this case. Their case is that contraband was seized from possession of one Sobur Ali. And they have been arrested only on the basis of his statement. And there is nothing on record apart from that statement. You show anything to link?
otherwise statements are there, Lordship, but I have not found, apart from that, any connection. I have not
What is the stage of investigation? You find out properly. If nothing is there, they are entitled to get bail.
Okay. I have relied the similar order, my lord. The lordship has already decided, my lord.
I'm not
No,
sure.
Apex Court has decided.
Okay. On the basis of apex court, your lordship granted bail.
I have not seen also CGR also not there, Lordship.
No, you go through the case diary. Find out, apart from the implication by the co-accused, is there anything? If something is found, you flag that. If nothing is found, he'll be entitled to go. When will you do that? Today itself,
Tomorrow, Lordship.
tomorrow. Heard, Mr. R. Ali, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. A.K. Das, learned additional public prosecutor, who learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that the petitioner has been detained behind the bars in this case, behind the bars since 24/4/2025 in connection with Tamulpur PS case number 108/2025 under section 22C of the NDPS Act. Stop. He submits that nothing was seized from the possession of the present petitioner. He also submits that the petitioner has been arrested merely on the basis of the statement of the accused from whose possession contraband was recovered, and therefore recovered. Stop. Learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that in view of the observation made by Apex Court in the case of Tufan Singh versus State of Tamil Nadu, reported in 2021 4 SCC 1, when nothing else is there on record except the statement of the co-accused, which is inadmissible in evidence in an offense involving NDPS Act, the petitioner is entitled to go on bail. On the other hand, learned additional public prosecutor has produced the case diary of Tamulpur PS case number 108/2025 and has prayed that some time may be granted to him so that he can go through the case diary to point out to this court if anything apart from the statement of case diary, statement of the co-accused is there in the case diary against the petitioner. The prayer is allowed. Let this case be listed again on tomorrow, that is, let it be day after tomorrow, on 23rd. The case diary shall be retained till that day. কিমান টাইম বাকি আছে?
Timing আছে madam 21.
I have flagged lordship 47 and 48.
Whether it contains
No, man. No. It's merely non-bailable and sections are there. Lordship.
since when you are behind the bars?
2310, my lord, 2024.
Heard Mr. A. Das, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. K.K. Das, learned additional public prosecutor. This application under section 483 of BNSS has been filed by the petitioner, namely Robisan Ali alias Roop Chand alias Robi Chand Ali, who has been detained behind the bars since 22/10/2024. For how long?
271 days, man.
Within bracket for last 271 days in connection with Dhubri PS case number 313/2024 under section 22C/29 of the NDPS Act. Where is the FIR?
FIR, my lord, starts from page number 13, my lord.
The gist of accusation in this case is that on
4/9/2024.
on 4/9/2024, one, who lost the FIR?
FIR was lodged by Munna
One.
Pasami, officer in charge, Dhubri Police Station.
No. One,
Jyotirmoy Das, my lord.
Jyotirmoy Das,
Yeah, man.
SI of police, had lodged an FIR before the officer in charge of Dhubri Police Station, inter alia, alleging that on receipt of an information through reliable sources that two suspected persons would be carrying large amount of suspected narcotic substance inside a blue-colored bag at Kalibari Road area, a search team was constituted and the suspects,
Two persons, man. Haidar Ali and
two
Rashid.
persons, two suspects, namely Haidar Ali and Rashidul Ali, were intercepted. During their search,
12 bottles of cough syrup, my lord.
12 bottles of Escof codeine phosphate cough syrup containing 100 ml per bottle was found from their possession. Stop. Learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that the petitioner has filed, both of them are only one.
Only one, man.
So one me.
Rupchan Ali.
How Rupchan is connected?
Only on the basis of statements made by these co-accused persons, man.
The present petitioner has not been named in the FIR, and he has been implicated in this case on the basis of statement made by the accused persons who were apprehended at the spot and apprehended from the spot at the time of recovery of the seized contraband. Learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that apart from the fact that nothing except the statement of co-accused is there on record against the present petitioner, he has also approached this court seeking bail on the ground of violation of his fundamental rights guaranteed under Article 22 within bracket 1 of the Constitution of India, as at the time of his arrest, the notice which was under Section 47 of BNSS 2023, which was served on him, did not contain any grounds of arrest. Stop. Learned additional public prosecutor, though, has stated that in this case the quantity of contraband seized is of commercial quantity. However, he fairly submits that on perusal of the notice under Section 47 of BNSS, which is available in the record, it appears that no grounds of arrest was furnished to the petitioner when he was arrested in connection with the aforesaid case. Stop. I have considered the submissions made by learned counsel for both the sides and gone through the scanned copy of the case record of special case number 16/2025. Stop. The apex court in the case of Vihan Kumar versus State of Haryana reported in 2025 5 SCC 799 has observed as follows. Quote para 26 from the aforesaid judgment. Stop. Thus it appears that if at the time of his arrest an arrestee is not furnished with the grounds of arrest, it would be a violation of his fundamental right guaranteed to him under Article 22 within bracket 1 of the Constitution of India. And in such a case, his arrest itself becomes vitiated, and on that count only he is entitled to get bail. Stop. In the instant case, it appears on perusal of the notice served on the petitioner under Section 47 of BNSS that said notice contains no basic facts which necessitated his arrest in connection with the aforesaid case. No grounds of arrest were furnished to the petitioner. Stop. The petitioner is therefore furnished to the petitioner at the time of his arrest. Stop. The petitioner is therefore entitled to get bail on that count only. Stop. Accordingly, the above named petitioner is allowed to go on bail of rupees 30,000 with one surety of like amount, subject to the satisfaction of the learned special judge Dubri, with following conditions. Number 1 and 2, trial conditions. This bail application is accordingly disposed of.
Highly obliged.
Item 48.
This charge sheet submitted, Lordship.
Charge sheet submitted.
Lord.
Then your statutory, this goes, you go, what is the offense?
Lordship, offense is under Section 8 of POCSO Act.
Then you go before the trial court. Heard, Mr. What is your name?
Mr. A.N. Iqbal.
A.N. Iqbal, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. K.K. Das, learned additional public prosecutor, who submits that though the case diary was called for, however, in the meanwhile, charge sheet has been laid. You have the number
Lordship.
bearing charge sheet number
88/25 dated 30/06/2025.
Stop. In view of the fact that charge sheet has been laid in this case, this bail application is disposed of with an observation that the petitioner may approach the trial court and may file an application for regular bail before the said court, if so advised.
Item 31.
Resolution.
Yes.
My lord, as on today, submitted, Lord. 58 is in custody.
What is the offense?
21B, Lordship, NDPS. 21B. 58 is
How much is the contraband?
165 gram, Lordship, heroin.
Heroin. Go before the trial court.
Lordship can consider.
No. Considering this quantity of heroin, you go before the trial court will grant you bail. Heard Mr. M.I. Hussain, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. K.K. Das, learned additional public prosecutor. This, who submits that though the case diary was called for, however, in the meanwhile, charge sheet has been laid, bearing charge sheet number
51/2025, dated 14/7/2025.
Stop. In view of the fact that charge sheet has been submitted before in this case, this bail application is disposed of with an observation that the petitioner may approach the trial court and may file a regular bail application before the said court, if so advised.
That may be considered by the.
If it does not consider, you come back again. Okay. Remaining will be listed by registry.
Yeah.
Not tomorrow. Registry will be listing it.
Yeah, madam.
My lord, I have a small, item number 34, my lord. The CD has been sent by DRI, a copy. Duly attested copy to CD has been sent by DRI. Can it be kept the record?
Who is for DRI?
I'm for the DRI one. I'm the sending counsel for DRI.
You want to, in item number
34.
34, the case diary, this case could not be,
34 is also mine.
yes, this case could not be taken up for paucity of time. The case diary has been produced by the DRI. Same shall be retained till next date. The registry to list this matter in the next week. This week we are full.
No, it's a copy of the case diary, no, it's not original also. Duly attested by the officer, but they say that the time for filing.
You will provide copy.
It's on a seal cover, my lord.
It is there.
Yes.
Okay. The copy of the case diary, which attested copy of the case diary, which has been produced by the learned standing counsel DRI, shall be kept along with the records. The original case diary may be sent back.
Original has been not sent even.
It's not sent, man, because they say that the time for filing the charge sheet is nearing by. So it comes from Silchar, man.
Last line continue. List this matter in the day.
It may come up either tomorrow or day after tomorrow. If possible, day after tomorrow.
No, you will again have to wait. Let it come in the next week on a date to be given by registry. I have.
Registry will take up the matter long time. That's the problem.
No.
In the event of charge sheet has been filed, again my right will go. That is the problem.
Okay, when do you want?
Day after tomorrow? Convenient to your lot.
24th. 24th.
May
20.
item 43 lordship. In this case, there is three petitioner lordship.
May not be 24th. May not 25th, my lord, if possible.
When?
25th.
Okay, 25th.
25th, you want? So the 25th and another 32 is also NDPS matter. 24th?
No, other NDPS, registry will, I have instructed registry, it will see the board and accordingly give the dates. You have to wait. You may make prayer before the registry.
What's the item number 10, Lord?
Applicable to all cases.
Item
I am
number-
addressing all of you.
The matter was pending, Lordship. Item number 10. I was there, Lordship. Musan matter, Lordship.
It ended there. 33, when can you produce the case diary?
Matter is related to cattle at my lordship, like 30 days behind the bar lordship.
Lakhimpur.
It is not required lordship. Only the fact of the matter is that there are suspected lordship skull of the cow kept near the Namgor lordship. 33 days behind the bar lordship.
With Lakhimpur.
Number 10 lordship.
No, 33 maybe on the next Friday malad.
Friday is which date?
25th.
25th, 10 and 33 Friday.
Friday lordship.
Lordship.
Yes.
Item 43 lordship, there is 3 petitioner. Interim is only for 2 and 3 lordship. There is no interim in 1 lordship. Should need not receive. Okay. The 43
Interim will continue wherever interim is already there. It will continue for those petitions.
Lordship, item number 46, if it could be listed on 25th.
Indian official not received from Silchar malad.
46. When?
46 malad, maybe on malad next week malad on 29th.
29.
It'll be late. This Kashar is just nearby and.
Item number 46, paucity of time. Public prosecutor prays for another date for case diary. Prayer is allowed. Let this case be listed on 29th.
Lordship, date, lordship in item 43, date may fix lordship. There is no interim in 1 lordship.
Already interim granted to 2 and 3.
Yes, lordship, but not in 1.
Case diary is called for, no?
Yes, lordship.
When can you produce the case diary?
Mera sir, Boegaon, 29.
29th.
Deeply obliged.